This is an issue that transcends traditional party lines. Traditional orange and green go out the window when it comes to the rights of the unborn. I also rise to speak for those that do not have a voice, the unborn, and particularly here in Northern Ireland, because Northern Ireland has enjoyed a policy, a pro-life policy, in which we can celebrate 100,000 lives living today because of the policies that we had in place. No one in this House, or indeed in Westminster, can tell me that these people have not contributed and add value to society here in Northern Ireland and further afield. It's an absolute shame. A shame on the British government, a shame on the NIO, that in the midst of such uncertain times, such crisis that we're in, that these regulations and legislation can come into effect. Mr. Speaker, I rise as someone that is unashamedly pro-life. I value life from beginning to end. But it seems that while we debate COVID-19 in this place and across this country, many have rose and spoke with great emotion and great sincerity about the life that will be lost as a result of this cursed plague, COVID-19. But yet can turn a blind eye while regulations come into place that end the life of the unborn. They operate a policy simply of seeing is believing. What shame, what utter shame and contempt on not only the British government, but indeed members that choose to turn a blind eye in this House. We talk about protection of the most vulnerable. I've heard it on every side of this House. But on an issue like this, those that cannot defend themselves, we turn a blind eye. Shame, Mr. Speaker. Regulations which will allow abortion on request for first 12 weeks of pregnancy, abortion up to 24 weeks on grounds of continuance of the pregnancy, which would involve risk of injury to the physical or mental well-being of the pregnant woman or girl. This legislative assembly has been held in contempt, and it's high time we recognise that. It is sad that in these circumstances we cannot debate legislation or put forward legislation or amendments to this very issue. But I take confidence of what my friend Mr. Given has said, that when that opportunity should come, this party will not be found wanting. And I place on record to my constituents who have lobbied me on this issue and to the unborn that I will never be silent on the issue of the unborn. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.